Welcome to Asmara Marathon. Asmara Marathon is the first ever marathon held in Eritrea. There has been marathons, but coming out of the cities like Independence Marathon. It's not Asmara Marathon. They come from different cities coming to Asmara. Our marathon today is called Asmara Marathon because it's the first ever marathon held in the city. So Asmara Marathon will start in the Asmara Expo. Asmara Expo, right here. You can see it. Asmara is an expo prepared long time ago in the mid-60s by the Emperor Haile Selassie after Eritrean Federation to Ethiopia. So this expo represents the different party of the country called Ethiopia. If you would look, 969, look, it gives you a date. Look, this is a road to the airport, for example, where our marathon will take place. It will start right here. Let me show you some of the picture of this. Let me zoom in, further zoom in to have the show you this special expo where we start our marathon. It will start right here and we'll go down this road to the airport. This is the first ever marathon which was organized in the city of Asmara. We have included it will go from here and starting going down to the city airport. We go down. We have a participation of wheelchair, handicaps, impaired ones, young girls, young boys, going from that part of the city down to the airport, passing to the office of the United Nations office right here and passing in front of Sambal Hospital, one of the best hospitals in the city. If you have any problem, it's international standard. You can check it out. Here is the office. In Korea, you pass. This is the houses, the different houses built in the post-independent period by the Koreans to the Eritreans. This is Sambal Hospital, we saw it, and this is Sambal the same. You go down this road, this is the office of UNEE, United Nations Office for Eritrea and Ethiopia and Eritrea. The elusive peace process started by the United Nations, never finished, to brotherly countries fight. So our marathon continued this road. Marathon is to make peace rather than fighting. Marathon international. Marathon brings people together from the different nations. Our Asmara Marathon included the UNEE workers from Finland, from India. I have personally invited them. They participated and they joined us in the full marathon all the way down to the airport, to Asmara Airport, right here. You can see it. We have a control right here. You have to go and come back. We have a control at the airport. You can see the Asmara Airport. Asmara is a city of 600,000 inhabitants, about 575, by now 600,000 inhabitants. Here is the airport. Let's check out. Marathon is about checking out and visiting a city. That's why we make a marathon. This is the first ever. I hope it's not the last one, but the ever marathon held inside Asmara. There was marathon held in the region, in the communist region period. These are the different airports. Just want you to visit the airport. Small airport compared to different airports we know internationally, because since the war there's not too much flights. Right here you can see, for example, let's see what is this. This is, okay, Okay, you know what kind of plane is this. Now let's check out other ones. Let's say this is kind of MiG. Yeah, looks like. Yeah, MiG. It's a MiG. Yeah. Yeah, this is a MiG. That's a MiG. And conquered from the Derg regime when they came in 1991. This is the dam. Okay, Asmara dam. So let's check this. Another MiG. Yeah, the same. Capture the Eritreans from the Derg regime, the communist regime, the Soviet satellite regime who destroyed Ethiopia and Eritrea, which is one of the causes of Eritrean secession from Ethiopia. The 30 years long war fought 17 years by the Derg regime. Even the new regime right now started war with Eritrea. How can we make friendship to Brazil nation? Same people, Abyssinians. We cannot live. So marathon will visit, we'll come back here, return. The first round of the marathon goes up. Asmara is an old city. It's older than many cities we know today all over the world. It was the first part of the history of the city. It goes back to the time of the King of Sheba. I have explained that in the fourth video of making Eritrean athletes in this YouTube series of videos on Eritrea, on the sports in Eritrea. So this road we're going back. So that 1,000 years, 1000 BC, in the time of King Solomon, King of Sheba, delivered her son, Menelik. The marathon goes back this way, goes again this way, past Andakoria. Her son, Menelik, here in Eritrea, in Asmara, historical place. So it's biblical historical place. Like King of Sheba ruled from us down from here up through Aksum, down to Yemen. So Eritrea has a share of the King of Sheba history. It was, so the marathon will come right here, and go back again, where the others, the wheelchairs, the normal wheelchairs, the young girls, 5 kilometer runners finish, and the race will continue this way. So the King of Sheba delivered her son Menelik here. So Eritrea has, it is 1300 years ago. That was 1000 BC. Solomon died, King of Israel, Solomon died. The marathon continued. Let's not forget Arjah died 938, around 938 BC. She went about 1000 BC. So she was here delivering her son. I'll show you. The second experience of the city is 1300, in 13th century. In 13th century, there were 4 brothers, 4 clans fighting for control of this highland plateau. So the marathon continues right here from this control up. So they fought to control, so it will turn right here. All the wheelchairs, international wheelchairs and all the runners will turn right here. These 4 brothers and sisters, they are known by the name, let me show you, they are known by the name Asama, Gaza, Asamai, and Gaza Shalel, and Gaza Garton. The other one is called Gaza Sarnasir. These are the 4 clans or sisters who was ruling and fighting for control. That was in the time of the fall of Zagwe dynasty, who controlled the highland plateau up to at the 13th century. Zagwe dynasty fall, and the Amar rulers took over the power. In the highland plateau here, the 4 clans were fighting to control the highland city of Asmara 700 years ago. It's very interesting. So runners will come through here, will go right here. And when they make a peace, they call it Asmara. So they call it That's why Asmara called today, we come back right here. This is the road down to Dek Amahare. This is the road to Mandafara. So right here, there is a marathon. There is a road going down here, and another going to Mandafara. There is marathon coming, Dek Amhari Independent Day Marathon. Our marathon will turn this way, join the same trail of the marathon. Like even in London, we stop on the trail road. They stop cars, but here it will be very difficult. This was the first marathon. They don't even know. We have to ask the support of the traffic for nicely supporting us, helping us. So the marathon will go back this way, helping us this way to stop these car drivers. So this was the first, I hope it will not be the last marathon ever held in Asmara. They would have blocked all the cars. There would have, little bit the city would have been inspired, beautiful, nice, clean air. So this is another control, important control, because the runners go this way, late runner, and the others, the faster one will come right here in wheelchair. Then we'll come back to this famous Asmara Expo of the Emperor, right here. Yeah, right here. We make one round. The second round will go again back there, and the finish will be here. Let me take you to the historical place. I'm taking you to the historical place where Menelik was the first son of Solomon was born. His name was David. David was born. Sheba delivered her son David right here, 1000 BC, right here, 1000 before our time. Right here, and when she was delivering, she needed water. She needed water, so she asked for water. So the place is called Maie Bela. Maie Bela means in Sabian, in ancient Ge'ez and pre-Ge'ez Sabian language, Maie Bela, water, even in Tigrinya today, water, give me water. She asked for water. She said she needs water. So right here, Menelik first was delivered. So he tried, Haile Selassie, the emperor of Ethiopia, the 226th king, recognized this place. And he erected a statue right here. So it will be in the future, I hope, the young Eritrean will take care of the history to develop this part of the story. Yeah, now let me take you to the other part of the city where this holy water, where King of Sheba and Menelik first, the son of David, drank Maie Bela river. It starts right here. Let me zoom in. It's here, water. This is the road to Masawa. It's a beautiful historical place. That was 1,000 years ago, but this was 700 years ago. Again, the four sisters, four clans in this area is called Arbat Asmara, the modern, the starting place of Asmara as a city, 700 years ago. It's one of, even it's older than Addis Ababa. It's over 120 something years ago. By Menelik II, Addis Ababa was found. This was found by Menelik first at his birthplace. So there is highly connectivity with Eritrea, Ethiopia, Yemen. We are one people, one nation, connected history. Why not we talk about the truth about our history? Look at it. This is the source of the holy water, Maie Bela. It starts right here, and it crosses the city of Asmara. Let's zoom out to the middle. But now the communist regime, who doesn't believe in history, destroyed the water. It makes a canalization of waste of the city. So it is covered. Today when you walk around Quadro or Arbat Asmara, the for Asmara, I called you before, Gaza Asmane, Gaza Karton, Gaza Shlele, Gaza Senasser, they used to live here. This is a place where they make peace. That is what Asmara means. Asmara means Lishmor. Gaza, Shmor. The Shmor in Hebrew is to keep peace. If we compare it to Jerusalem, since Melchizedek, it's a city of war and conflict. But Asmara, since its creation, it never knew war. Never. Even the Ethiopian-Eritrean war never happened here. See, Asmara is Lishmor, to make peace. It's a city of peace. Look, the river goes this way. Let's follow this holy water, Maie Bela. It's under the city. It's covered, and right here is a holy place. The Emperor Haile Selassie built like Aksum. He recognized the holiness of the city. The Emperor has built a lot of temples in this city. If we check it around, there is an intersection. You come to a place. Let's visit this place. This is a place where recycling place, they call it. Let me show you some image of this Asmara. Yeah, this is where our brothers work. Take metal, convert. They can convert anything for you. You can find anything, any piece of material. It's called Medebur in Asmara. Recycling place. Asmara recycling place again. Let me find out. Medebur, okay, it's Medebur. So here is a Medebur, built by the Italian. Beautiful place. Today there is a lot of metal where it needs to be been destroyed during a lot of Derg's tank was going out. If you know, there was no war, there was a lot of tank roaming around. There were 100,000 soldiers, of the military regime in Asmara. Now I'm going to take you to the other historical part, the third historical date in the making of the history of Asmara. This is here in the cathedral. You can see the beautiful cathedral from here, right here, the small building. It's a beautiful place to be, right here. The history of Asmara here in 1896, the Italian governor, Martini, came out of Massawa and put Asmara, the capital of the Italian Empire. 1897, 19th century. That was 1 year after the Italians lost the war with Ethiopia at Adwa, with Menelik II. And Menelik I, the similitude I want you to see. Menelik I was born here. Menelik II gave this city, gave Eritrea to the Italians, his friend. He recognized, because they helped him. Since they helped him out, this is where the cathedral, the beautiful cathedral of Asmara. So 1897, recognition of Asmara as the capital of the Italian East African Empire. So Asmara, 3 cities, to remember, 3 dates. 1000 BC, Menelik I. 13th century, the 4 brothers, the 4 Asmara sisters who made the name, came from there, Shomer, Lishmor, to keep the holy water. So this is the most historical city in the Horn of Africa, embedded with colonization, Bible, and modern day war. No war has touched this city. Why? This is why we have to ask, for those who are spiritual. So this is a very special, so this is the road to the water. This is Maie Bela. It goes this way, and it goes up and joins right here, goes up, down. Look, this is the way. It goes down, it goes up right here, and joins the source of the holy water, Maie Bela. We have to save Maie Bela. So the marathon today is, I name it the Marathon of Maie Bela. So I want you to enjoy the marathon and look the history of Eritrea, especially of Asmara. I'm concerned about Asmara. Go back to our marathon, right here. So Asmara is a holy city, if you want. A certain kind of saints. So here where the Expo Marathon will go on, hold on, especially for our pleasure. For our pleasure. let me show you something. Here is a Gondel castle. Now this is 16th century castle, rebuilt here in the Expo when the Expo was done in 1969. This is a beautiful. This was rebuilt now again, rehabilitated with the Eritrean new government since independence. They didn't destroy it because this is an Ethiopian legacy landmark, rather kept it. We have more to put us together than to divide us. We cannot make war but peace. That's why us being Ethiopian worked hard in Eritrea to bring the people together in love and peace. So let's make marathon and stop making war. Let's go to Addis Ababa. Let's come to Asmara. We cannot fight with little border and frontier. We have more in common. There is more to unite us than to divide us. This is an old Soviet plane, which is an expo showing, who fall right in Asmara. They put an expo, you can drink tea. In Asmara expo, during this expo in August, many Eritrean expatriates come to visit their beloved city. Asmara, as we have seen, is not only a city of cathedral, Christian cathedral, and Orthodox church, but it's a city of also Islam. There is the great mosque of Asmara is right here, like the great cathedral. Here you can see an Orthodox church, Nada Mariam, and then where Nada Mariam is where the temple, where the ark once, when the Queen of Sheba was here, settled once there. Here is in 1906, the Jewish synagogue. Here you can go, another mosque, Mar bin Abdulaziz Mosque, Ganzamanda in Asmara, St. Michael Orthodox Church, and then you have here Seventh-day Adventist Church. This is the Church of the Holy Saint Mary, ቅድስት Mariam Church, where the ark once settled, and the Italians, when they came, they destroyed it. It was rebuilt again back by the, but behind the Mariam or St. Mary Church, you can see here a big square. It's called, in the Marxist regime time, it used to call it the Revolutionary Square. Now it's named, let's see it. This is named now as Bahata Maskaram, remembering beginning 1st of September 1960, the beginning of the Eritrean struggle. So it's named Bahata Maskaram Tigrenya, so for our information. So behind Bahata, here is in Damariam, St. Mary's Church. Here is Bahata Maskaram. So you see, here is Asmara. So you can easily understand. We have seen the cathedral right here. It's a holy place, all kind of churches and everything. This is the cathedral, as we have discussed, of Asmara. So a holy place, all kind of churches, every corner, every angle. This the great mosque is right here. The great mosque, the Islam in Eritrea came even in the beginning, when it was Abyssinia. The first Hajiras, the Prophet's family came in this in 7th century already in the coast of Eritrea, under Abyssinia then. So it was in Ethiopia, Abyssinia together. 18th century was the occupation of Dahlak by the Muslims, and it went on in 19th century by the Ottomans, and later the Italians give the Islam a big statue, to Islam, the Italians. So now you can see half the population of Eritrea is Muslim. They cohabit. They are a Sunnite Muslim. They are very humble. They live together. Even they participate in the struggle of the country. This is the road to the center of the city. You can go down. This road is if you want, center of the city where everybody walks and talks, and they even like in Italy. So this is the main road we went the other day. So our marathon doesn't go this way, but the other day race went this way. The marathon, it will be hard to block the whole city because it's not used to an area to block main roads of the city. So we come back here to our one point of control, like I told you. Now you have well visited Asmara. We're back to our expo. Early Chile morning in Asmara, 2,350, almost 2,400 meters from the sea level in the Horn of Africa, closest place to the sun. Everybody is Chile getting ready. Here are the international wheelchair brought by House of Maie Bela from Geneva. Here is Muse from our first operation area, helping us to register and distribute numbers. The first operation area was helping us. Here, okay, the runners laughing, getting prepared, and the military watching. Here is the route of the running. We showed you how the route goes around from here, all the way around. Here is the marathon is getting ready. Everybody is chatting. They have first ever marathon. Here is the MPR and the song from war between Ethiopia and Eritrea, war victim of Ethiopian soldiers who've been hit in the war and wanton war who put them on this wheelchair. This is international wheelchair. Everywhere is a marathon route, and everywhere we do permission to put it everywhere. It's so beautiful, the ever unique marathon held in Asmara. This is our call. We call it Saddam Hussein. We got in the time Saddam was taken out of power. Yeah, this is Asmara Expo, the one I talked to you about. These are war victims. One is current, and the other ones were wounded war victims of the one-ton Eritro-Ethiopian war. The handicapped this year, these blue are those wearing, we got some uniform, we divide them. The blue are running with a normal wheelchair, which are not international wheelchair, and with the white one are going with a normal wheelchair, but a longer distance. The girls are having yellow, orange, yellow, yeah. We have really kept them. We have head helmets for them. This is Jeff, and yeah. The police really came to help us out. Here is international. They are calling for documents. Here is the Finnish UN soldiers. I invited them. It was a great day. It was a true marathon ever held in Asmara. That is international competition. With the police was us, the traffic police was with us all the way. That is warming up. Beautiful scene, peaceful scene. Maie Bela Marathon, Asmara, Maie Bela Marathon. Asmara, the king of Sheba Marathon. The theme is the king of Sheba. This is our 6th registration of making a channel. Look how beautiful it looks. All war victims came here. The first time ever to participate in marathon. We are so proud to organize this. This is where we make peace. I'm just getting my part of solving the problem between two brotherly, sisterly countries. I love to see that, but I'm sick at the same time. In the contrary to the Ethiopians, the Eritreans keep their victims and bring them here, while in Ethiopia they were led to die on the front. But while the Eritreans brought them proudly their heroes, right to the, so our organization takes care of them. There are kids who have, for kids, young girls. Here this is official, here is the responsible. This is Minister Madam Morkorios, Minister of Welfare and Social Works, Human Welfare and Social Works. She supported our marathon. She's Queen of Sheba of the day. So she became the Queen of Sheba. So I'm explaining. Officials will put them here. She dressed our official clothing. We are proud of her. Askalu Monkorios, the Queen of Sheba of Asmara Marathon. Maie Bela Marathon. Everybody's surprised. These are Indian contingents. And the Finnish girl, Finnish boys, Eritrean beautiful girls. There is Minister Askalu Monkorios, Minister of Welfare and Social Works, Queen of Sheba of the day. Yeah, with current combatant was on wheelchair. She fought for Eritrean liberation. Member Sarah, been a teacher in the time of the regime of the Derg. She speaks fluently Amharic, all of them, of course. Ato Yemane, Nihan, who has a big gym in Asmara. We put them also, two of the King of Sheba in front of us. Yeah. That is for full marathon we are calling. 1, 2, 3, gone. So it was a great day to see this. Ever done like this. Nowhere in Africa. Thank you for Ministry of Works and also Warsaw Enterprise, another one enterprise to support us for this special day. A Canadian councillor, Mr. Miguel. Here is a whole wheelchair. Now it's a girls for marathon. This young girl is trained to go for marathon. I'm telling you, most of them under 18. Look this young Mulu. She became later on a champion. Mona Lisa, she's still, with sucking her finger. She's from Addis Ababa. This is an international marathon. Yeah, look at it. Really slow it starts, yes. Girls has gone. Now the boys will follow. It's the biggest ever held marathon. This is on our. We're still proud of it. Yeah, I just apologize for bad footage of the film, video. So we live in Asmara Expo. We're going to the airport. There is 3 rails for wheelchair, for young girls, and for the boys. So it's left. Every young boy for 5 kilometers. Yes, they came back to Asmara Expo. They're living out, I'm sorry, to the airport. It's fast, I'm telling you. The first finished under 2:30, like 2:27 finished. The first girl finished 2:37. That was good in that altitude. The winner girl is Neviat Haile Mariam, winner boy is Abraham Shakur, Abraham Tolde, we call him Shahor. So Abraham Tolde wins this Asmara first ever marathon. This in front of UNEE. UNEE, as you know it, United Nations for Ethiopian Eritrean War, peacemaker. Never made it. Yeah, it's interesting to see a Finnish soldier wearing Eritrean flag to run. Here we go. The airport, oh, it's rainy. It's in August. It's a rain there in August. You can see the rain. Little water is it. Yeah, the road to us to the airport. This is the way you make peace. This is the way you make love. This marathon dedicated to the Queen of Sheba, we call it Maie Bela, and the river of the holy water of Maie Bela, according to the Queen of Sheba. At the end of the video, we propose you a puzzle which you'll answer by the commenting, basing on the history of the Queen of Sheba. At the end of the marathon. So we are arriving to the airport, closing on the airport, they have to turn on and back. He's the first group. Yeah, he's from Tsazaga, where the King of Sheba. Tsazaga is a village where the King of Sheba was first came. It's also General Tekle, our friend who supported us on this marathon, head of first operation area. Yeah. There you go. That's where the other guy is from Zagwe. Zagwe dynasty who came with Menelik. 70,000 came from Jerusalem with Menelik, bringing the Ark of Alliance, the Holy Ark with them. So they settled in Tsazaga area first, where Queen of Sheba was. That's called Tsazaga. If you ever come to Asmara, ask him to take them to Tsazaga. And the general himself knows the place. He can even order you someone to take you. He promised me. Now, here is the first group going. Yeah, this is, Yemane has a great center. That's our car on the corner. Yeah. This is a special day. Look. Yeah. There is Brahane from first operation area helping us. It's me behind the car. With Madhane is helping me. Yeah, Brahane, thank you very much. It was hard. It's hard. The cars would not stop. At least to let the air breathe that day. You'll see when you come to the city. Actually, there is not too much cars to the airport. This is all up. It's a special cloudy day. So, here is Jeff. Here is Sabahatu and Jeff. The winner of the day is Sabahatu. He became a great champion in Asmara from war victims Sabahatu and Jeff. Yeah, it's me with Madhani, saw him in the anniversary marathon. He's wounded in motorbike and he lost one hand. Now these days he used to have his both hand. He was the one who's carrying me in the back. Okay, we pass the UN office. Yeah, this is first operation area car. Here is Agal, the Mikhail, Jeff, and Sabahatu Kasete, the champion. Yeah, Abraham is leading from A to Z. There was a guy who cut up and won, a guy called Gabru. He won after cutting. Finally, we give it to Abraham, who didn't cut off. He go all the way. He cut and he came in and he said he won, but we have people pointed every corner. So they caught him in the final result. So it was given to Abraham, told to be deported from Ethiopia. A deportee. Was born and grown in Ethiopia by the regime in Ethiopia, throw him out of his own homeland to Eritrea. Anyway, those are, so we can have both nationalities. What's wrong about it? Eritreans born in Ethiopia, they can have both nationalities. Ethiopian born in Eritrea have nationality. We have to grow up. Somebody lived in Eritrea over 3-4 years, he could be Eritrean and Ethiopian. Why is there restriction? Why? We have to trace the way of living together, like the marathon connected all the nations, like London Marathon, New York Marathon. Yeah, we passing up the hill around International Intercontinental Hotel. We are not far from there. We pass the Intercontinental Hotel. Of course, we are arriving now, closing up to Asmara Expo. Yeah. Abraham is leading, my God. He did a good time to the African standard, 229 something. Here is Sibahatu and Tsagai. The police is helping us because drivers will not stop. There is no too much car in Asmara. There won't be 50,000 cars in Asmara today, but it's at that day, but it could be stopped on the route of the marathon. If you can stop New York, if you can stop London, Tokyo, and not Asmara Marathon. Hope it won't be in the future. There is Jeff, proud of him. Jeff was wounded in the last war. He's Ethiopian. But I paid my price. I brought him wheelchair. We made peace. People to people, we have to make peace. That will be a lasting peace between us. So I left you a puzzle in the inn with Queen of Sheba and Solomon to the film played by Yul Blinder. Decide who is the baby, who is Queen of Sheba, who is Solomon, who is who is the judge. That is for you the puzzle. You can answer. If you win, you'll have a gift. So here you go. Beautiful to see. Beautiful. So the police traffic really participated, made it possible. Made it possible. Yeah. Beautiful day. Wonderful. I enjoyed myself. Yeah. Yeah, some of the good runners in the front line. Keeping lines, these are our runners. They wear t-shirts, our t-shirts, home by us, by our club, our athletic, the branch of House of Life, Muse de la Vie, Geneva. On vous remercie tous les participants et le Musée de la Vie de Geneva et l'association suisse des paraplégiques qui nous a participé d'avoir cette wheelchair, nous a soutenu. Mr. Peter Pollack, who is responsible for l'association suisse paraplégique. Here we are passing. In front of Bahatamastaram, I showed you before. The race went through Bahatamastaram, I showed you before. It's a beautiful place. Yeah. Look, we talked to you about now it's called Independence Day Square. It used to be a revolutionary square. It's a 3 marathon. One round is 21 kilometers. Yeah. This is Angersom, who's pushing. Angersom was wounded in the Third War. It was an ancient wounded. These are wounded in the recent wars. Here is Eritrean marathon runner barefooted. From Terame, Tuku Gabra Kirosi saw him barefooted runner of Eritrea. Close to Mandefara. He is a great runner, always like Abel Bikela of Eritrea. Yeah, he's actually barefooted runner. Yeah, we showed you that in our course before we get to go all around the city. Beautiful to see. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah, those who are riding wounded ones. Now we are back here for the first round. Yeah, you see. Now this is girl is finished. Now here, finishing line. We're coming here. The end of the race. It was finished nicely. We make it short for you. Yeah. So we gave you the puzzle. We want you to watch the puzzle about the King of Sheba, King Solomon, and the child. Who is the King Solomon? Is that Eritrea King Solomon? Is the baby Eritrea? Which is Ethiopia? Who is the mother? Is that mother Ethiopia, mother Eritrea? Who is keep cutting? Is that the United Nations? Who is who? We want you to answer this puzzle. Is the United Nations, is that all which is his game? Is that the King Solomon United Nations who decide to cut the baby, or who? Why we have to divide Eritrea and Ethiopia? Why is the war? That's why we are answering. I want you to answer that. Here is the first winner of the marathon in the European group. From the European group, here the finish guy, wearing Eritrean flag. It's very appreciable to see that. So we gave you a quiz you have to answer at the end of the competition. So now we are taking time. Here is Teddy. Teddy, he won in the normal wheelchair. He became first. He finished in 3 hours. Here are the girls coming in too. Yeah, another guy. We trained them. Yeah, we lost one leg in the war. My brothers, I just feel now. We are brothers, one. Fight to fratricide, we call that in French. Vraiment fratricide entre les peuples. Voilà. Voilà qui a perdu des pieds. Voilà, on veut remercier les eaux de la vie encore une fois, tous qui collaborent avec nous. Ici, c'est une journée spéciale pour nous tous to organize it. Here is Arthur Tabesa, and he is one of the finishers. I really appreciate this way he went all 42 kilometers. You imagine? He doesn't have the gun, the gloves. Yeah. Here's another one coming in. On remercie tous les participants déjeunés partout qui nous ont fait possible cette manifestation marathon de Reine de Saba and the river night. Yeah, the girl is finishing. Interesting to see. Yeah. There is a first round finishing. Some of them first round, some of them finishing the second round. They were tired and sitting and raising up. It was special that ever happened. Here is one of the boys who are new. Remerson calling for. Here is an Ethiopian farmer. Alam is an Ethiopian from the province of Tigray. He came here and participated. He lives in Asmara. A great man. He loves running. He trains every day for years. He trains with us. Alam. Here is Abraham. Now here we go. Here we go. And Romer cities, Minister Monteros, the development human, the travail social, aussi. The Rand Savage, here we go. Sabatu, Cassetta won the marathon. He won the marathon in 2 hours 50. That was great for him. That was great. In this altitude, it's not easy. Here is a voice winner. Okay, Anderson, Jeff. Here is from Sazaga. Remember? And here is Toku, Maie Bela of Asmara. Toku. Here is Anderson. Ato Tabese from Sport Commission, thank you for coming and helping us. We were supported by Sport Commission, Sport Federation, all participants, the Teacher Association of Asmara. High love, great high love. You know, his sister, Arago also trained with us, two of them are wounded. Wow. Conflict. There is wounded runner, but he's Russia, a runner, we call him Russia. Yeah. It's great. Great to watch. Here is the winner. The winner of Nebiat Haile great representative plans international meetings. So here we go. We give you the puzzle. We want you to find out who is the king of Sheba, who is King Solomon, now in Eritrea and Ethiopian conflict, who is the baby, who is the child, who is the mother, who is the motherless child, who wants the division between Eritrea and Ethiopia, who wants to keep the Eritrea together, Eritrea, Ethiopia together, who is the King Solomon, which role you can give United Nations, Algiers Conference, you can give this puzzle through the next film of King Solomon and King of Sheba. Okay, here is the winner's picture. Here is the international participant. So we left the puzzle for you.
Who makes complaint? Who makes complaint?
My Lord King, this woman, Leah, and I dwell within the same house. I was delivered of a child. On the third day after I was delivered, she was delivered also. There was no one in the house but we two. In the night, this woman's child died because she lay upon it. Wherefore, she removed my son from beside me while I slept and laid her dead child against my bosom.
She lies.
I do not lie. When I rose in the morning to nurse my child, he was dead.
Not so, Lord Solomon.
The truth, Lord King. For when I looked at the child in my arms, I knew it was not the son that I did bear.
It was her own child and none other.
The living child is mine. The dead is yours.
The dead is yours, the living mine.
Bring the infant forward. Josiah, place the child on the steps before me and show him to me. Draw your sword, Josiah. Divide the child into two parts. Give half to the one woman, half to the other.
Oh, no! If it must be, give the child to her, that it may not be slain.
Divide it. It should be neither hers nor mine.
Take your son, Mother. He is surely yours.
May the Lord God Jehovah praise and bless you.
Would rather have surrendered him to another than to see him harmed. And take this woman hence, and administer to her punishment to fit her perjury.
She lied. She lied. It's not right. The child is mine. Mine.
Now at last I have seen a judgment of Solomon, and your wisdom amazes me.
Whatever wisdom has been given me was for the benefit of my people.
Continue to teach me, I beg of you, so that I may gain a greater insight into the wonder of your understanding. It will enable me to become a better and wiser ruler over my own people.
Real wisdom lies in the ability to decide between the true and the false.